We are over here this morning in the west coast of Florida, Keaton Beach, Homosassa area. Starting the day off at a little diner. Good food, little small town vibes. We're saying hi to the locals over here. There's one under the picnic table. We're just doing a little fueling up before we do something that we did for the first time ever last year. We had so much fun. We came back to do it this year. We are going scalloping. So today's adventure is going to be a little bit different. Normally we're just like out. I'm by myself and you guys. Today we are joined by wifey, Kelsey. A lot of people out. This is a Friday. We are going out again with Captain Kenny. Last year we came on a weekday. This is a Friday, so it's kind of like the weekend. There are so many people here. So we might have some competition. If you're a scallop, you better watch out. All right, here we go. We are out at the spot today. Yet again, we are back out with Captain Kenny Mullins. Real Epic Charters. If you guys are looking to do any scalloping, the season's open, when does it start and end?
June 15th and ends on Labor Day.
I'll leave his information down in the description below. I kind of remember what we're doing. So we go down and they're just kind of sitting there, right? You look for their eyes, like little blue eyes.
Yeah, we're coming up to a slack tide, and we do that for two reasons. One, the grass will stand up,
okay,
and the scallops come up, and they'll kind of open up a little bit, and you look for the little blue eyes.
This is gonna be fun. It looks super beautiful out here, super shallow, and yeah, man, see what we can do. It's gonna be cool. All right, we are wet. The water here is actually so warm, and as you can see, it's very clear and very shallow, which is good. I'm not the best diver, and if I go more than like 6 feet down, I feel like my ears are about to turn into a grenade. And that is what we are looking for. That is a bay scallop. We're gonna put that thing in our baggie. The limit per person of bay scallops is 2 gallons when they're whole, and 1 pint when it's just the scallop meat. This is basically like an underwater Easter egg hunt. I have no clue what's all over this shell. Does anybody know? So this is only my second time ever doing this. Most of the time I'm just looking for the shell. Sometimes they'll have their mouths open and you can see their blue eyes. Sometimes they're pretty darn hidden. Like this one right here was just chilling out in all this mossy stuff. So that was cool. I had some water in my mask here, so that was cool. Mossy stuff seemed to be a lot more fruitful than just like the plain old seagrass. One of my goals here was to find a thick cluster. I wanted to just be swimming and then see like 5 clumped together having a party. That was a nice 2-piece right there. It was a nice little come up. By the way, if you are wondering, this scalloping session was done in mid-July. At the time of me uploading this video, it is past Labor Day, so I know there might be some confusion going on there. But yes, we're trying to catch as many of these as we can today. You really don't get a lot of meat out of them, but this little spot definitely helped us out. Low-key, these dudes will nip you. They actually have some power, and they can swim too, like in SpongeBob, which is just like crazy to witness. Rip to that one. I couldn't secure it, but peep this honey hole. Okay, so here's some footage from last year. Captain Kenny actually showed us how to shuck or clean the scallops. You can see inside that little white piece, that's the meat. Unfortunately, their dock here got kind of wiped out by the hurricane last year. But also, I don't think this is like normally included in the charter anyway. He was just kind of showing us for the camera last year. So right now, we had a bucket full of scallops. And we had a pretty long drive home, so we called a number on a billboard on the side of the road. Not even a billboard, it was like on cardboard.
You'll come to a place that got a green, ugly motorhome in the yard.
And this is what we got, man. That's actually a decent amount of meat. I'm kind of happy about that. Very fresh, very nice. I already know this is going to be tasty. All right, y'all. It is another day. It's a tad bit windy, but today we are going to be focusing on a slightly different mission. That was so much fun, man. Scalloping is a blast. We have some fresh scallops to eat, but we want to make a big old tasty meal, and I think I know what would go really, really good with scallops and something that I have not eaten in a while. So we're going to get out here. We're going to see what we can do today. Just think about those scallops, man. I'm getting a little hungry. We've got a pack of drums, wings, and thighs. Hopefully we can turn that expense into something way more better. So today we're out here on this dock. We are going to try to do a couple different things, but first of all, we're going to try to catch some crabs. I've been hearing that there's some pretty decent ones out and about, and the other day we were fishing with gulp and I just got all my tails chomped off, and I don't think it was fish. So if you never seen something like this before, this is like a string. Basically, you just kind of poke it into your meat here, kind of something like that, and then you just latch it on, and boom. Here we go, we're just gonna unravel. Now this is even fancier than you really need. Like you could literally just tie a piece of chicken to a string, but sometimes these ties kind of rip. So I used to do this when I was a kid, but I've not done this in so long. So we're just gonna throw the chicken in there. Kind of feel how the tide, that should be good. Yeah, well, at least right now we're good. Dude, oh my gosh, that wind is going crazy. If said crab comes over, starts chomping at the chicken, we can slowly pick that string up, and we've got a net. So we just scoop it up. That's option one of how we could possibly catch some crabs today. Option number two, we've used these things a lot in the past. These are actually brand new ones I recently picked up because my old ones were rusty. They weren't, like, look how deep that is. That looks freaking good. If you're not familiar with this, basically this goes down like that on the very bottom. Crab crawls in, eats the chicken, hopefully. We don't know, like sometimes you can pull on the string and kind of feel a crab. With these, you don't really know, so you just kind of yoink it up every about 5 or 10 minutes. If there's a crab, it's in there. Send that to the bottom. These are actually like the metal ones too, which I like more. They kind of sink a lot better. Sometimes you can get ones that are just net, but you'll have to kind of add a weight so that they'll stay on the bottom, especially with currents. Like right now, I don't even think we can put any on that side because this current is ripping. At the end of the day, we're kind of seeing which one works better, string versus the ring net. But also at the end of the day, I just want some crabs, dude. It's been way too long. Also, hopefully we can catch some smaller crabs because this is a creek where there's some redfish and some other stuff. So maybe if we can catch one, cut them in half or put them whole, chuck them out there. I got my rod ready. All right, so we start off one chicken leg. Now we've got big, thick, juicy thigh in here. Let's throw them over on this side. We've got 2 of each. We got 2 ropes, 2 nets. All right, here we go. This net has not been lifted yet. This has been sitting in there for a little while. Let's see if anybody's home. Wow. It's all right, we're just getting warmed up. Nobody on this chicken. Okay, so first couple pulls have been exceptionally a bit slow. There's a little boat ramp area, not as much current. See, this is the kind of stuff as a fisherman, man. The other day, I wanted to catch fish. Crabs biting us. Today, we're trying to catch crabs. I don't know. I'm trying to. Yeah. Just got out here. Thank you so much. I actually don't have any bait with me, so.
Oh, no?
Did you have much luck or not too much?
I caught a catfish, actually.
Oh, yeah? Oh. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Dude, I'm gonna get freaking spooled. Holy crap. Okay. Appreciate it again. Thank you. I think I just got sharked.
Huh?
Something was just zzz, and it just popped me off.
A shark came by here yesterday.
Oh, really?
Was it yesterday or?
You were over here. I wasn't here.
I was over here yesterday.
Got you.
And a shark came up.
What the heck? Dude, that's actually so cool. All right, so that right there is a stone crab. I don't know the season. This two's definitely too small. These things are supposed to be the most expensive and like one of the most tasty things that you can catch. See how he has both claws on him? When they're big enough, you have to measure the claws. Get back in there. There he goes. I didn't know those were around here. That's super cool. But yeah, you take their claws, they actually regrow them, and the claws are supposed to be so freaking tasty. Oh my god. I've got a freaking turtle. Freaking turtle, man. All right, let's see. First pull. Nothing. How's it going? Oh, yeah, I didn't throw it right that time. Still learning.
You learn how to do it?
Yeah.
How? No, learn. Learn how to do it.
That was okay. Opened a little bit.
Không thấy. Nó lên, nó lên, nó tập làm. Không có con, có một vậy ba con.
Oh, got one in there. Hey, one string, better than zero.
Yes.
Cool. Dude, freaking finally. 2 days, many hours. Let's see what this person is. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is a little male. Tiny little dude. Now, there's no size limit in Florida. I think I'm gonna use this guy as bait on the rod. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Dude, I put a little piece of pinfish that we caught earlier. Okay, that definitely upgraded. We are back. I had planned to do some kind of cool cooking stuff outside, but again, it is freaking raining. Hello? Hey, bud. What's up, man? Did you just get a haircut? Look at this. Let's show off. Look at this haircut. Look at the feet. Look at the side. That is a beautiful specimen right there. What do you think, dude? So this video kind of was all over the place. It's not exactly how I expected it to go. The scalloping was really cool. If you guys are wondering, it's about $500-ish that we paid, which is kind of a lot. We got a good amount of meat. I'm sure if you had like your own boat and stuff and you knew what you were doing, it'd be a lot cheaper. And then we also paid a local guy to help us clean them, which I want to say that was like 25 bucks. It took like 40-ish minutes maybe. It would have taken us way longer, and we had a long way to travel, so we were like, let's just freaking do it. Honestly, I think it was kind of worth it. Now, I will say, just a precautionary measure, if you're going to be doing any scalloping or really like a lot of different things in the water, just make sure you don't clean your scallops, your fish, or whatever where you're swimming. There are some crazy stories, scalloping and stuff, where people are cleaning their scallops right by the boat, and some stuff happens. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. Try to practice safety precautions. This is a little spot right here on the couch. We still don't have a TV yet. That is on the list. We have a TV for the upstairs, but yeah, we're still trying to figure stuff out with the house. Chef First State's about to do some cooking up. The scalloping again went pretty good, but the other stuff, I was crabbing for many hours. It's so weird, like the way things work sometimes. When I go out fishing, I don't really want to catch the crabs, but the crabs eat all my bait. Then I'm like, all right, let's go out crabbing. I want to catch some crabs. That'd be good to eat with some scallops. We only catch like one freaking tiny little crab, and then I use that to fish to try to catch something else. It was really cool though that we caught that stone crab. It kind of gets me excited. I have to look up when stone crab season is, because that's something that I've really been wanting to get into. That is supposed to be very tasty. They're supposed to be very, very expensive, and maybe we'll have to get some like little stone crab pot trap things that we leave in overnight. I kind of want to do that anyway. Crabbing like that is fun, like what we were doing in this video, but I think it's a lot more efficient, time effective to just go out there, like maybe on the kayak, drop some buoys with some pots, and come pick them up in like a day or two. I don't know what the time limit is here in Florida. We're still learning about a lot of stuff, but I think that would probably be my next step, because I want to get some redemption on the crabs. We have to get a lot of redemption, especially if you saw that last video, dude. Things have just been like all over the place, but yeah, man, that's kind of the reason why there's been like a whole delay in the videos. Stuff hasn't really been working out. Sometimes you try to go this way and the universe is like, wah, wah, wah. So we ended up with some scallops. We're about to cook those up. We have a catfish. Wasn't expecting to have that. And we have one shrimp. I was trying to practice my cast netting, because apparently around this time of year in some spots, shrimping starts to get pretty good, and I want to kind of not suck at throwing the cast net. We caught a shrimp, so that's pretty cool. Another update in our house. We have some fall Halloween decorations out. Some might say it's too early. I don't think so. We've got some stuff over here. We got look at these cool little placemats. Kelsey went to the store and like built this vase thing. She also made some Amish friendship bread. This stuff is so good. It's like butter and cinnamony, sugary. She's been on her baking grind. I kind of like it, man. Got this little dude right there. We got some stuff everywhere. A little pumpkin, little thingy up there. We got some stuff up there. That concludes fall home tour. Also, one more thing. Go birds. Oh, and one more thing. We had this out in our apartment. Kelsey's parents actually bought us this. Look at this is freaking sweet, man. It's a cutting board. Okay, you know what? After thinking about it, I've kind of come to a conclusion. This is, I don't even know if you can see. We got the shrimp in there. We've got our little catfish. I am going to save this. We can use the shrimp for bait, but we're going to try to use this catfish for the next time that we go crabbing. Maybe when we drop some pots in. We can, experiment with a little bit of catfish and stuff. I've tried these before. They're not, the best. They're not the worst either, but I mean, yeah. We got some nice scallops. We're going to cook these out. All right, so we got this pan heated up. The butter is melting. I know there's some people who are like, oh, dude, like, what are you going to do with the scallops? You're going to do something crazy? I tried a few different things with these. I'd say the best way is to keep this as simple as possible. Last year we went to a restaurant and they fried them up for us, and then we also got some that were just like cooked with a little bit of seasoning in a pan. You really want to do as little as you can to these. I'm just gonna drop these. Hold on, I need two hands. So we just put a little garlic powder and a little onion powder right into there. Again, our last time that we went out scalloping, we got the restaurant to cook it up, but we also did some chefing in the kitchen, and we made like this whole pasta thing, which was really good, but I think it kind of like overall took away from the actual scallops themselves. Like, it was good. You can kind of taste the scallops, but I would much rather prefer just like, eating and cooking the scallops. They've got this good sweet kind of taste to them. They're freaking delicious, man. It's kind of almost like a crab mixed with a shrimp sort of flavor. I mean, you can see they're not very big. You have to get a lot of them if you want to get a big meal. And these things cook really quick, so we're gonna, hold on. There we go. You guys can kind of see right there. We're just trying to get some color on them. Once they turn white, they are done. So these things, I mean, they're so tiny, they don't take very long at all to cook. All right, and there we go. I'm telling you, you can season them however you so want to, but I'm telling you, less is more. Let's try these real quick. Oh, that's hot. Dude, I'm telling you, the flavor, like the mild little sweetness on these, so freaking good, dude. If you've never tried scallops before, definitely I'd recommend trying them out as long as you're not like allergic to shellfish and stuff. That right there, man. It's definitely a lot of work to especially get your limit, but I think it's definitely worth it. Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys right here. Look at this thing, man. This is our banana plant, and I'm gonna be keeping you guys up to date with how things are going here. We are trying our best to prune it, and there was actually a baby banana plant growing on this that we took and we replanted right here. Gardening First State is in full effect. We've got a new little leaf growth right there. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take to get like bananas and stuff, but I thought this was pretty cool. This is just on the back of our little property here. It stopped raining for a second, so I thought I'd show you that. But yeah, man, I want to put a lot more produce, but more importantly, like trees. Fruit trees are so freaking cool to me, like a lime tree that eventually would bear us limes, and especially like bananas and stuff. I'm learning a lot of stuff. It's fun. Again, man, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this video. I really do freaking appreciate it. This one was kind of all over the place. We're gonna really try like hard to catch some fish. It's really going to be around that good time of the year here pretty soon, or it already kind of is. I don't want to miss out. So we're going to get out there, try to catch some fish, and especially some big fish. Try to maybe hit the mullet run. There's supposed to be a bunch of stuff everywhere. So if I can't catch fish in the next couple weeks, I like officially suck, but that's not going to happen. Positive vibes. We're going to catch some good stuff. Especially, I love a big redfish, especially after what happened last video. If you guys haven't seen that one, make sure you go check that out. But again, man, thank you guys so much again for all the freaking support. All I gotta say is let's keep this rolling. Let me know what other kind of catch and cooks you guys would like to see in the future. Again, man, let's keep this rolling. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna go eat the rest of these scallops. See y'all next video.
You wanna know just where